Hello, everyone. It is TinkerForge here for a very special announcement. So recently I hit Immortal. I dropped out, but when I hit Immortal and I got over 100 subs, I was like, you know what? I want to give back to the community a little bit. I want to have some fun. So I'm going to start a free replay review service. So if you have any Tinker replays, anywhere from 0 to like 5,000 MMR, that you want reviewed, you can go ahead and leave them in the comments, and I'll get to them. Try not to send like absolute like shit show games or stomps because you're not going to learn a lot from that stuff. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to try and get at least one replay review out per week and help my viewers out a little bit. Thanks for the 200 subscribers, by the way. Like, my subscribers are blowing up. First time you're Tinker hard one. So yeah, the first replay review is gonna be by this guy. His name's Godlikes in Dota. He showed up in my chat, and I was like, you can be the first one since you're watching the stream. So yeah, we're gonna go in, see if I can point out any big mistakes. Big mistakes, big things to improve on. He's an ancient player, so I don't think his mechanics are gonna be that bad, like his laning mechanics. Starting build is pretty good. I assume you thought you were laying against Necro. Yeah, I don't hate this build. I would say bottle before. I would say null before bottle is like kind of insane. We'll see if you end up doing that. That's like really greedy. I would only do that against like Dragon Knight or something.
30 seconds to battle.
I don't hate Quelling Blade. You can use it to stack.
Plague our enemies. And we're clear for running.
Alright, let's see. Where's your camera? Okay. He healed the creep. You didn't need a laser there. You had the creep. You should have lasered Necro if anyone. If you were afraid of him denying it, you should have just lasered him. You also know his death pulse is on cooldown here because he just used it, so you could have lasered him and gotten like that creep and this range creep deny, but instead he's gonna be able to contest it. Yeah. Kind of sloppy there a little bit. That's fine. Be careful letting the lane stack up like this, man. It's a dangerous game. You need to be hitting him. You need to be hitting him big time here. You need to be hitting him. In the worst case scenario, you just back when the creeps aggro to you, and then they'll start getting hit by the tower. Because like this is a lot of creeps that you're gonna have to deal with here. You should be hitting him, hit him more, hit him more, hit him more. Yep. That was a free deny. His Q was on cooldown again. You should have just lasered him. That's whatever. You'll lose last under tower sometimes. It's fine. Laser him, laser him, laser him. Laser? You don't need a laser there. You need a laser earlier though. March. Don't march in that direction. So when like you're trying to get up in their face like this and cast march and zone them out, you want to march going from here to here. Like I can't draw on the map in this. That's wild. But you need to march from here to here, because then he's gonna have to run against the march to like get out of it. Because if you march this way, he can run in the direction that the march is going back toward his tower, and he won't get hit by any robots, right? But you guarantee hit him with robots if you march in the other direction. And that only goes for if you're marching aggressively like this, which I don't even know if you should have done here. That's fine. I'm glad you're not going null talisman. I'm glad you're going bottle instead. I hope. Laser him and take the creep. Deny this creep, laser him and deny the creep. Yes, yes. There you go. Don't march here. Don't do it. Okay, good.
First blood.
That's a hard last hit. It's fine.
You had better get used to it.
Yeah, like you need to be marching. You need to be marching in a direction that's going to force him to hit robots. You should have marched this way again. You laser him there, not the creep. Because when you laser him, it blinds him so he can't contest the creep anyway. And then, yeah, it blinds him so he can't contest the creep, and it does damage to him, and you get the creep anyway. So it's like double effective. Okay, good. You dropped your circlets. Like to see that. Alright, let's see. Rest of the... I don't know why you're... Wait, what? How'd you get down here? Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be able to stack this in time, right? So, like, yeah, you should just be up here contesting these creeps. I don't know, I kind of learned, like, after I started doing the stack thing that it's not worth it a lot of the time unless it's, like, an unwinnable lane. Like, if you're against Huskar or some shit, stack away, but if you're against a Necro and you have March and shit and you have, like, resources, you should probably just stick in lane and be marching the creeps, I think. If you are going to stack, you should just go over here, because then you can double stack, and it's way more worth it. You'll miss a few creeps doing that, but it can be worth it, because it's double stacking and there's ancients involved. Oh, this is like... Okay. You shielded, it's fine. Uh-oh. Yep, saw that coming. Yeah, so I was wrong about the whole, like, stack with Calling Blade thing. A pro player pointed that out to me when he coached me. March. Cast March. Should be marching. He's like he's like sitting on top of the wave pressuring you. You need to be marching. Oh, and he blinked you into him. He would be half health and you would be at like above a third if you had marched, I think. Laser him? No. Yeah, laser him. March aggressively. Cast March. Okay, I don't hate going for water actually, but you should. I mean, you can just cast March and go for it after. That's the thing. So somehow you ended up getting Ags like 3 minutes after I get Ags usually. So I want to figure out how that happens. Bro, how long does it... Holy shit. A 3-minute pause. It's 9 already? Holy shit. Yeah, be careful, because he's going to get 6 before you, isn't he? Yeah. So now you kind of just have to... It's kind of awkward. You kind of just have to cower under tower. I think you made mistakes earlier that put you at health like that was this low. And so now it's really hard for you to... That was a really bad march too. Like you hit 1 creep with that march. Please give me my hero models back, please. Yeah, like Necro's not even here. You should be like right here casting March or something. Because you know the next wave is coming, so I get why you did it, but you need to be further up somehow. Or do you need to just wait a sec? Because that March is going to hit nothing. Wouldn't be surprised if he kills you here now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Where is he?
Dire are scanning
What the fuck
for
is he doing?
enemies.
Okay, he's trying to roam top, I guess. You need to TP base instantly here. Checking runes, I guess, is alright. TP base, TP base, TP base, TP base, TP base. Needs to be quicker than that. Like, seconds count at this stage of the
Dire's
game.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh shit, you TP'd to... Oh god.
Dire's middle tower is
Stack
under
Ancients?
pressure.
Stack Ancients?
Radiant's
Stack
bottom
Ancients?
tower
Stack
faces
Ancients? Okay, if you start a TP to the Ancients at 49 seconds, you'll be able to stack them every time. So you either need to stack Ancients or you need to be over here getting the Wisdom.
Stiff wind.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
Why are you hitting creeps manually? Stop. Cast March. You have infinite mana. You can TP Fountain. Cast March. Oh my lord, that was like 30 whole seconds of nonsense right there. Low key. High key. Like, you should almost never be manually hitting creeps as Tinker now. You have unlimited mana. You could have casted March. Now you should rearm and cast March one more time, and then you can go base. Not base, but you should go to camps after this. Okay, that's fine. I guess lasering the range creep. Okay, now go camps. No, 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 no. No, no, no. You have well, before the TP, you had 500 mana left. That's enough. That's easily enough for 2 more marches. So you should be right here. You should be right here killing these camps with your last remaining marches, and then you're out of mana, then you go Fountain. This is the farming pattern, right? You farm lane, then you farm one of the green camps that I mentioned in my farming tutorial. So you farm here, down here sometimes, and then after that you can go Fountain and heal, and you'll have enough time to get up here and stack. So that's the farming pattern that's like a normal Tinker farming pattern. I mean, let's look at last hits, because you should be
come in handy.
leading. Yeah, 31 last hits is like kind of insane, actually. Okay, it's good you're doing it now, but you could have done it like a good 20 seconds earlier if you hadn't gone Fountain like that. That's fine, that's fine. I like it. Okay, you're stacking Ancients now, that's good. You should have lasered that to hit the camp a second quicker, the big camp, but it's whatever. Good, you're checking rune, I like that. Walking to mid is fine. You also could have just TP'd here probably, but I don't hate walking to mid after you stack. I don't hate it. Okay, you need to stop this thing where you like stay for 10 extra seconds to manually hit creeps. You could have just casted an extra march and been out of here by now, and gotten all the last hits anyway. You will miss a last hit on occasion. What is this? What's this for? He's dead, brother. You need to not be here.
Tower is drowning.
It's like save your buddy syndrome. You shouldn't be here. Do you die for this? Okay, no. Yeah, that's a waste of time.
Radiant's top tower is on the rocks.
Okay, but you're ahead of Necro.
Denied.
Do not try and manually contest creeps with him. I beg of you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Leave, leave, leave. TP away. TP away. TP, TP. The runes are gone. You should have TP'd 10 seconds ago. Come on. Wait, what? I thought you checked.
Illusion.
That's wild. I thought that rune was checked. That's my bad, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Your laser's level 1, so I don't know why you're like thinking it's gonna harass this guy. Tell me you're not maxing shield though. 2 points in it is understandable, but tell me you're not maxing it. Stop walking places. You have a TP up. You have a TP up, and you're gonna need to press rearm anyway, right? Because you don't have March. So you should be TPing to this tower and then walking over here, and it's like 5 seconds faster. Like, you see what I mean when like the seconds add up? Like you've probably wasted like a minute and a half of farm time so far. These camps would be dead already, and you'd be off to stack ancients right now. Okay, will you kill the camps again now that they're about to respawn? No, you blocked the camp. Rip.
Haste.
I don't hate going mid. You just gotta,
Got it.
bro. Stop this. Stop this. I want to last hit creeps manually thing. Like I get it's probably instinct, right? But you gotta get over that on Tinker. You should not be manually last hitting creeps, and you also shouldn't be double marching waves almost at all anymore when you have Kaya. There's no way in hell you need to double march waves. Unless Necro's there to heal it, there's no way you need that when you have Kaya. The spell imp's a ton. TP, TP, TP here. TP up here. Farm this. Farm this. This camp's dead, remember? You blocked it. Okay, where are you going?
Dire's middle tower
You're maxing
is
shield.
under pressure.
Brother, she would be dead if you hadn't have maxed shield. Imagine you had 3 points in laser here. She's just dead. Like, no, maxing shield is massive grief. Makes you farm slower too.
Killing spree. Dire's middle tower
Like maybe
is under attack.
maybe the extra shield points will save her there, but it's still like not worth it. That's just such a niche case. And once again, they would have died faster. Like you need to get 2 points in shield at the very most, and then you need to max laser. Cast March and TP away. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Cast March and leave. Leave. Go farm. Go jungle. Go jungle. There's another way. Fine. Now you leave. Now you leave. No, stop double marching.
Only a fool suffers a fool.
TP. TP. So you're just walking places is the problem now. You have like a free Uber that you can call whenever you want, and you're just choosing to walk. Like, do you want the exercise or something? I really don't get it. But I think we get the idea now of like what you need to work on for your farming. So you need to make the timings way tighter. You need to stop trying to manually last hit creeps when you can just cast a march instead once you're 6. When you're going when you're like doing your farming pattern, you need to not be returning to base at half mana. You need to stop walking places, generally speaking. Like walking from here to here is better. Is like slightly okay because you would have to rearm to TP again anyway. But your TP is off cooldown here. You don't need to rearm this, so you should be TPing more. These two camps, like slots here, this camp and this camp should be pretty much dead every minute. And ancients can be stacked every minute too. You should be able to do all of that within one farming rotation, like within 1 minute. So you need to work on making your farming a lot more efficient, basically, and that's why you end up getting ags so late. And your team probably like ended up suffering for that. But let's go to like a fight. Let's see if I can get a fight going. What time is it
Radiant's
now?
bottom tower
Okay, so you
is
got the
under
ags.
attack.
I want to see a fight so I can see if there's anything that like sticks out there. You should be shielding
Radiant's
yourself.
bottom
You should always have a shield on yourself. It should be the first spell you cast every time you TP in.
tower
You should have it on you before you TP in, actually.
has been
Always have
erected.
shield going.
Dire's middle tower
Blink.
is under
Yep,
pressure.
good. Why'd you stop to cast March there? So this is a problem I had too. Like when you're chasing someone down like that, she's running away, right? Like the March isn't gonna hit her. You need to just instantly rearm and laser her again instead of marching there. There are times when you should cast it, like there's a blink to cancel or they're fighting into you, but if they're running away, you need to not be marching. It's a waste of time. Maybe you kill her anyway. She might go. Okay, no, she TP'd.
Bounty.
Okay, so the fight's over at this point. You instantly go back into farming mode. You should be gone by now. The second the fight ends, you always need to be doing something. Like, you can be here, you can be here, you can be here, but you gotta be out of there by now. What are you cooking here? Okay, you know what? I don't hate this. I don't hate this. Shield. You need to have shield on yourself. Shield. Please shield. I beg of you. Shield. Oh lord, you haven't casted shield on yourself once, brother.
Killing spree! Ownage!
Laser. So yeah, this is just a mechanics thing. Like, you're casting your spells kind of slow. But you know, understandable. You don't.
What's this? Dire fortified their
You
structures.
don't have a billion games on this hero like I do. So I don't.
Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder.
Okay, you should be able to just blink and leave. TPing here is kind of risky. It's better than TPing here for sure. But just so you know, not a lot of people know this. These gates give full vision around them. So be careful getting into that spot.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Aether Lens first, I like it. I mean, I imagine you just like kind of stomp by now at this point, right? I mean, is there anything else like in this replay, or is it kind of just like, can I get one more fight? All right, let's see what you do here. That was good, TPing to the creep like that. Like that. Okay, you shielded. Okay, you're gonna save the Venom with the shield. That's fine. Tell me she dies, right?
Mega
Nice.
kill!
Yeah, that's fine. Laser. Shielding's fine there.
Unstoppable!
Okay, so this is kind of a stomp at this point. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot else to cover here. Let's grab MS Paint. One sec. So here's what we're going to do at the end of every replay review. Window capture, where are you? There you are. Add new source. Dang, it doesn't work? Ugh, lame. Alright, we're gonna have to do Fire Alpaca instead. No problem. Do, 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 do. Alright, so I'm gonna rate you. I'm gonna rate you 1 to 10 on like multiple things here. So, lane, farm, spells, items. Lane, farm, spells, items. I think that covers kind of everything, right? I feel like I'm missing one. Maybe I'll think of it. But whatever. I think that's good. So in lane, how'd you do in lane? I think fights, I think I call fights spells, right? Like spell casting and stuff. So in lane, you had a few bad marches. Well, in fact, like you pretty much all your marches were kind of bad. Like you were casting them in the wrong direction a lot, and sometimes you would do it to do march and it would hit like a one creep, and so you ended up cowering under your tower. Like you should be pressuring him with your march more for sure. Uh, you weren't lasering him. You were lasering creeps instead, which is almost always bad generally. There are niche cases where you want to use laser on creeps, and you'll know when, but in general, you don't want to do that. Uh, so I would say you probably get like a 5 out of 10, to be honest. Honestly, even like a 4 maybe. So 4 out of 10. Farm, honestly, like I think Ags at 20 minutes is pretty almost inexcusable. I mean, it wasn't all bad. You had the right idea. You were walking places instead of TPing. You were stopping to hit creeps instead of just marching. Like that was like pretty subpar. Like maybe at your rank, Ags by 20 minutes isn't going to destroy your game, but at my rank, like I can't afford those extra 3 minutes. So I would say farm is like a 6. Your spell casting was pretty good. I didn't see a whole lot of problems. You were following support build? I guess we can do skill build too. Sure. But it should be pretty much the same every game. Your skill build was like it's hard to mess up, but you messed it up, so we'll do a 7. Your spell casting in fights wasn't that bad. Some of it was a little slow, but that'll just come with experience. I would say limit your march casting a little bit more, especially when they're running away from you, because they're just not going to hit it ever. So honestly, you get an 8 for that. That wasn't terrible. Items. For items, you get a itemization was fine. Yeah, your itemization was top notch. 10 out of 10 on itemization. I mean, it was a pretty basic game. Like you didn't have to buy any weird items in this game, but this is pretty much what your inventory should look like. So you're an Arc Meepo spammer. That's funny. But yeah. So on average, let's see, 10, 18, 28, 35 divided by 5. You got a 7 out of 10 on average. You got a 7 out of 10, which is a C, which is a C minus. So yeah, pretty not great, but not terrible either, right? So yeah. Hopefully this video will help not only you, but also other people who are watching and maybe make some of the similar mistakes. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay review. Feel free to leave replay codes for your games in the comments. Remember, they have to be a week or less old. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.